here comes one of our first crews in down here today at 79th Street. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and this is one of those 4 Winds 275 Vistas. The interesting part on this is the first one I've ever seen with outboards. I think they made them for a year or 2 with outboards, but I've never actually seen one, unless this is some sort of repower after the fact. But here comes our crew on the ready. Cap's making his approach. Coming in a little hot as they work their way toward number 3. Cap brake checks it back to reduce that speed. Wifey's got the boat hook on the ready. She can't really get it around the pole over the windshield, but she probably needs to be up in the bow. Cap leaves the helm too, and the boat's in gear. So he quickly realizes he's messed up, walks back over, and is gonna have to try this one more time. So now he's at a funky angle. And I'm surprised Wifey stayed in the helm area and didn't go to the front of the boat. I mean, that would have been the easiest solution with the boat hook, and now Cap's a little bit on the throttle. So they're gonna have to reset this one up because they're at a funky angle now. Backs up, gonna try and bring it around one more time. Trying to use those motors to get it to pivot. Good job there. And here we go, coming back in toward the dock, attempt number 2. So this time they're a little bit further off of 3, and they're sliding the wrong way as they're sliding to the right, and there is a boat to the right of them. So Cap's trying to come in heavy bow, but once again, with nobody up in the bow to do anything, that's not going to help him. And Wifey now comes to the back because she's realizing she may have to push off the boat behind him. And here they go, they're backing into it. They gotta watch out. She's trying to use the boat hook to back off of them. Cap sees it as well. And man, he's gotten this one all kinds of mixed up now. The crew on the other boat's trying to kick off. Cap leaves the helm, of course. The one thing he really doesn't want to do. But fortunately, the other boat is pushing them off. Now, the one good news part of this is it's all kind of happening in slow motion as they weren't going very fast. So, Cap's backing out. Gotta be careful. Close to the dock on this one, too. Leaves the helm again. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. Now we're heading toward the trees. And Cap gets it put back into gear, and once again, we're gonna have to go for attempt number 3 and try and line this one up one more time. So coming back around, gonna get that bow pointed into the dock. Coming in under a little bit of power again. And one more time, I'm not sure why Wifey doesn't move up to the bow. It would make life a whole lot easier if he had somebody up there. But you almost got to blame Captain on that one. That's on him. If he wants her up there, he's got to tell her to go up there. So he's starting to slide right again. So he's going to have to find a way to get that bow over. There we go. Coming in once again. Good bow angle. Let's see if this is the one that gets him on. Wifey's going to try reaching over the windshield again. This is a good way to break a windshield, to be honest with you, as well. So Cab's got him good. If you would just take that starboard mortar and just one shot of reverse with it, it would bring that stern right in for him. And she goes for the reach, kind of misses. They're sliding off the dock one more time. Cab's coming back to the stern. Has he got a line or something? He's going to go for the stretch and the reach. But he pushes off. The boat starts to slide off. He's trying to pull it back now. Wifey gets the boat hook over there. She gets her hands on it. But we're still sliding out. Now he's going to give the hand and try and get it pulled back over. But man, what a mess that was, trying to get this one on what honestly probably should have been a pretty easy landing. There's not a ton of wind and current today, but the good news is they're on. And so our guy's trying to back the jet ski trailer up, and they've been struggling. They do have the rear tailgate open though, which means they can easily see this. And his buddy's gonna come give him a hand, and they're gonna get the old 79th Street backup assist. And here comes our crew on the Blue Horizon, ready to try and get on the dock. So slow roll approach, always a good one. And the stern starts to kick off the dock. And there's nobody really in the bow of the boat, so he's only got somebody right at the helm where he's at and this young lady on the stern. That's going to make it difficult to do a bow-in approach. And of course, everybody gets excited when they see the camera. If you're at any of the boat ramps down here in South Florida and you see a camera guy, it's most likely one of ours. So go ahead and give a big Miami boat ramp shout out anytime you see him. So Blue Horizon misses on the first approach. They're going to come in and go after it for a second time. So Cap starts turning the wheel back toward the dock. That's going to get the bow to come around, but it's also going to kick the stern out. And he's got to watch out because that boat that was just talking to our camera is coming into the dock on his stern. As we can see right here, they got to brake check him back out as he comes too wide. So here he goes, heading back toward the dock. And coming in with a good pace this time, bow in. Gonna do a little dock bounce probably. Our lady tosses the line, and that's gonna get them up here, and they're gonna be good to go. And speaking of good to go, we're gonna get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at the inlets. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.